I'm donating all of these historic finds to the local museum system here in Finland. These were all recently found with my metal detector.
Up first is a mystery fragment with a distinctly Viking Age design on it. It's difficult to tell what this is a fragment of and how old it is exactly, but it's gotten the interest of the archaeologists, so I'm eager to hear their findings. This next find is a wax seal matrix, likely medieval. This would be stamped in hot wax to seal the contents of a letter or package. The archaeologists will take a look at it and see if they can identify the imagery. This next artifact could be a significant piece of Finnish history. This may be a book clasp off of the first Bibles translated into Finnish. The so-called Vanha Kirkko Raamattu, or Old Church Bible, was first produced in 1642 and about 800 copies were made, though these clasps were used on other important books from the time as well, so it's impossible to say for certain. My initial impression was that this next item could be a Viking Age or late Iron Age key. And that is still possible, but it could also be a medieval hairpin of some sort. The archaeologists couldn't find an exact analog, so they are a bit puzzled themselves. The next artifact is a decorative endpiece off of a post-medieval knife. These were often fixed to the end of food knives. It's likely a medieval townsperson lost it while eating lunch. This next item is a vaatehakenen, or a clothing clasp from about the 1500s. It's made of copper and you can see that the loops have worn thin. A series of these would be used to keep your jacket buttoned up. Up next is a Viking Age trade weight. A Viking Age merchant would put this on a balance to measure out quantities of silver and other valuable goods. It has the remains of the original bronze surface, which has a truly gorgeous patina that only comes from spending 1,000 years in the ground. This next find I originally thought could be a Viking Age axe blade, but archaeologists are leaning more towards medieval or post-medieval. I'm eager to hear their determination once they study it. This next piece is likely a fragment of an Iron Age buckle called a Tassavartinen sulky. It could be from anywhere between the year 400 to the year 1000. This would be used to fasten a cloak or a shawl. Up next is a Viking Age coin. This is a silver 1 denier minted by the Holy Roman Empire in the year 996 under the rule of Otto III. This one was found by Ville on his first day of metal detecting. This one is either a clothing clasp or possibly a book clasp. It has a twisted copper wire design and likely dates to anywhere between the year 1400 and the year 1600. We will have to see what the archaeologists think after studying the item. This next one is yet another Viking Age silver coin that is blank from heavy circulation. I suspect it could be a Henry II coin from about the year 1000. It was found in a pair with another Viking Age coin. This one is in far better shape. This one's a Cologne penny from the year 936 minted under Louis IV, who became king of East Francia when he was only 6 years old. This next find is an Islamic dirham coin from about the year 800 minted under the Samanid dynasty. This particular silver coin was cut in half, likely to make change. These weren't only used for commerce, but people also punched holes in them and hung them from their clothing. Finally, the last find in the package off to Museo for Asto for study. This is a complete set of Iron Age trade weights. It's exceptionally rare to find an entire set and has tons of archaeological value. These were shipped to an archaeologist who is presently writing a paper about Iron Age trade weights. They are often decorated with simple patterns. They have a bronze shell with an iron core, and the nodules that you see on the surface are the iron core corroding outwards and breaking through that bronze shell.